talk about this, everybody, because I was thinking about this as I'm on my way to work, and so I was thinking about this. And good morning, everybody. I love you. That's, you know, my coffee's cold, and guess what? I guess so is going to be this talk. I was just thinking about this. You know, you work every day, right? You go to work every day, and like you get your paycheck, and then you go, oh my God, but I have this bill, the mortgage, this, and then you just start running it down, right? And then you go, oh my God, like how in the world do people with a lot of kids or something actually afford their life? Now, me personally, I can afford my life, but now I help Mr. Barry, which is 86 years old, 87, and I acquired more things than I have to take care of. And it is, and I'm like, oh my God, how do people do it? Like, seriously, everyone, how do people do it? Because now it's like, you know what, right? And it's like, how do you do it? I mean, I'm here going, oh my God, I'm used to buying makeup and going to Goodwill, and suddenly I have this house and cars and this mortgage to pay. And I'm thinking, no, Lord Jesus, you know what I mean? And so I'm thinking, how do you afford it if there's only one person working and they don't make a lot of money? How in the hell? I'm God. It's just, there's no kids. I don't have any. My sons are grown. It's just me, and you know, Mr. Barry right now. And I'm like, how do people actually afford their life? And I'm not complaining, everybody. By all means, I'm not complaining. I'm just kind of figuring out how regular folk with a lot of stuff going on, how can they afford stuff? You know, I'm just wondering that. I'm a very frugal person, so in my frugal mind, I'm like, okay, you know, how in the hell? You know, because in my frugal mind, I'm not, you know, I could, in my frugal mind, like me personally, I'm driving old granny this van, but you know, just like I said, I have other cars now, but I am selling them. Honestly, I'm actually in the motion of selling some of them, and I'm going from the how can I say? I'm just gonna, the high-end ones, high-end cars that I have, I'm going to put them up for auction. Okay, so that'll be like a different type of auction. So that's why if you're on Marketplace and you see the cars I have now, I have higher end ones that are very expensive that I will put them up on auction. And it's because this stuff was actually handed to me, everyone, by Mr. Barry. It's 87 years old. Okay, so I have to take care of all this stuff, and so suddenly I'm thinking, how did he do it at 80, like going on 87 years old? How did he do this? How do you do it, everybody? I mean, this is insanity level, right? Now I'm looking at my little direct care worker paycheck and going, okay, I mean, it inconvenienced my life, right? Van life, okay. Seriously, everybody, come on now. Am I making sense this morning? Look at your paycheck and go, what the fuck? What the fuck? I got, right? Am I making this stuff up? How did you put my lipstick on yet this morning? Hi. Is it, well, thank you. I love you. But, I mean, you know, it's suddenly impossible. I mean, everyone, honest to God, I'm like, I'm so serious. Like, you know what? I'm just looking at all aspects of, you know, everything, you know, to see, okay, how can I cut the fat out of the things that I acquired from Mr. Barry? How can I cut the fat out of it? Because I'm looking at a lot of cars that he's 86 years old. I've got these cars from him because I helped him in such a way, and he can't do this stuff anymore. And I'm not looking at these, I'm looking at these cars as a, even my good, the really, as a nuisance, everybody, because I'm paying for storage. to put these cars in. Storage, a garage. That's a lot of money. I ain't used to this, everyone. I'm not used to this, honest to God. So if you see that I'm selling cars on Marketplace, that's because I'm downsizing about damn 13 cars. And I'm not making this fucking shit up. I'm downsizing. I had to sit with Mr. Barry and say, look, I can't do this anymore. So, you know, I just look at my paycheck as a direct care worker. And I'm going, okay, you know, God forbid, I mean, if what do you do if people, you know, don't have a lot of money, or they have a lot of kids, and how do they feed them? How do they, I mean, this is serious stuff I'm talking to this morning, everyone. I'm not joking you. How do you figure out how to pay everything and still enjoy your life? Because right now I'm feeling like I'm blessed on this way, right? On this hand, I have a home that they afforded on my little direct care worker paycheck and stuff like this. I could never afford, and all this and that. But I'm thinking, wow, you know, and how can people afford all this stuff, right? How can the average person with a few kids, and how do they do it? Like, I'm God serious. I think a lot of people are floating down. I think a lot of people aren't doing it, and I think they're putting a front on like they're doing. I don't put a front on about shit. If I'm not doing it, I ain't doing it. I'm not coming on here putting a fronting for nobody. But I'm just saying, I'm just thinking, damn, no wonder people are hurting out here. This is some serious shit. Stop buying fucking TVs at Walmart. I mean, stop buying TVs at Walmart when you're not in a good financial situation. And you see people doing that all the time. Why? I have no kids. Exactly. Go fly a kite, right? I mean, I'm not joking you, everybody. This is the seriousness of what's happening here in our America right now. I mean, people, honest to God, everyone, when I say that there is a serious crisis happening with going to be homelessness, newly homeless people that cannot afford their car payments, their mortgage payments, and are trying to figure out which to pay. This is why I give advice. I'm very frugal, people. I know you think I'm a goofball and a wingnut and I don't know anything. I'm very intelligent. I'm not a stupid woman. I do come on the van acting goofy, but I'm a very intelligent woman. But one thing I always told everyone on here is always have a vehicle that you do not owe any money on. That you do not owe any money on. Because that way, if you cannot pay a car payment on a car that you want to front to your friends because, listen, you don't want to drive around in a minivan like mine. No, how God forbid. You know what I mean? Then, you know what I'm saying? Then if suddenly you can't pay that car, and sorry if I'm not looking at the comments right now, everybody, please forgive me. I'm talking and heading to work. I love you. You know I do. But suddenly, right? That car payment, no joke, everyone, is a burden because it's either $500 or something, and then you got your mortgage on top of that, or your rent, and you got to decide, you got to get to work to pay the mortgage, or the mortgage to keep the roof over your head, vice versa. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, everybody, always have a clunker that you are not paying no money on. Always have a car that you are not paying $0 on, in case that flashy car, because listen, I don't care what people think that I drive. I could care less. Listen, you either love me or hate me. I'm not flashing and fronting for nobody. Listen, no one. If I lived in this van, I would tell you I'm in this van and proud the fuck of it, okay? But I think at this day and age, people are so worried about what other people think about them that they're so afraid to humble themselves. So they'll fucking go in debt. They'll go to fuck in debt because they want to look good to their friends. They want to look good, go ahead, honey, to their neighbors, right? They want to look good to everyone. and suddenly trying to please the masses because you don't want people to think you're poor. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm poor, rich, happy, sad. You ain't paying my bills. So listen, that don't work here with me. If you don't like how I live, or I don't give a fuck. That's one thing about me. I don't play that, because you're not at the end of the day paying my bills for me to flash. And I could flash all I want to. You know, I've got a house from Mr. Barry that's fucking huge, and I'm gonna fucking downsize that probably, because I ain't flashing, I ain't pressing. I am not playing games when it comes to coin and being comfortable. It don't work like that with me. I don't give a damn what. I live in a nice neighborhood. I ain't worried about it. Listen, come on now, because, you know, that requires a lot. So a lot of people can't do that because everybody wants you to love them. And everybody thinks that if you see them in an old car, you won't love them. You won't follow them. You won't like them, because guess what? They're not up to your standard. But guess what? You can't even live to your standard of how you're living and trying to put on a front. Everybody, come on now. I'm just keeping it real. I don't lie on here. And so it's really, really, really sad, because people are going to have to make hard decisions, because a lot of people lost their jobs, and there's no jobs out there right now that are going to pay them maybe what their job paid them. And so what are they going to do? How are they going to survive? You know, they got a car payment, a mortgage payment, this payment, that payment. Downsize your damn cable and get a Foxfire stick at freaking Best Buy for $30-some. I don't pay cable. Hells to the fucking no. Man, we're heading into something serious this year. There is something so for real going on in our country, in our world. We're even fucking almost heading to war on top of all this shit that us Americans are going through. And you think this is funny? No, it's not, everyone. This is not funny, what I'm trying to say and what I'm about to say. This isn't funny. This is real life. This is real talk. And, you know, here's the thing. Instead of worrying about us going to wars, we've got a war right here in our country. We've got a homeless situation that's about to implode in our country, because rents are expensive, food is expensive, and children are being abused, that are being completely overlooked, because the foster care system is so crowded, because a lot of parents can't afford to feed their kids and everything. So they go into foster care, where a lot of kids are being abused. We're in a crisis here. Do we have time for war? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Should we be worrying about what other countries are doing? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Our country's falling apart, as a matter of fact. I'm not fucking sugarcoating a goddamn thing this morning to nobody. I don't care. Send it to Donald Trump and tell him, okay? I don't care. This is the trouble. We always want to sugarcoat shit so no one don't upset us, so we don't upset anyone. We don't want to speak the truth, because guess what? The truth is fucking uncomfortable. Well, it's not uncomfortable here. I'm speaking real. Let me look at my glasses. What? Yeah. He turned his back. Exactly. I mean, everyone, this is no lie what's getting ready to happen. And here's another beautiful little thing that they don't tell anybody that's actually real. A lot of people that have Section 8 or on housing, listen, the funds are going to run out this year. So did they tell anybody that? You know, I think Trump had signed a bill that Section 8 would be no more once these funds go out. But no, nobody seems to worry about that. Now, what's going to happen to all those people when the funds go out? Listen, I'm telling you, our country is in a tailspin and actually heading to war. And we got those files on top of it, right? Those brutal files. I mean, the files cannot get any worse. Every day the YouTubers dig up something. You can't imagine the vileness of that motherfucking Jeffrey Epstein and all the goons that were around him. It's serious stuff, everyone. This is serious shit that happened that you can't even sugarcoat. You can't even sugarcoat it. It's so goddamn gruesome. That happened to little children, young girls. And we think this fucking shit is funny until it happens to your daughter. You think this is funny until it happens to your child. America, we are at the breaking point of all breaking points of all breaking points. And we're the fuck worrying about war. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're done. We're literally, we might as well just set our sail afloat. Because what we're doing here right now, we're fucked up. We're fucked up, dude. I'm telling you, we are fucked. It's sad. It's really sad what's happening. It's really sad what's going on in our country. People are out there, it doesn't matter. Good humans that work every fucking day to try to keep a roof over their heads and can barely do it are struggling their fucking asses off just to pay their mortgage, just to keep their kids a roof over their heads. Good humans lost their jobs that went to work every fucking day, struggling, lost their jobs. And you think this is funny. No, it's fucking not. And you think all this dumb shit over and over the fuck again is funny. It's fucking not. People are hurting out here that busted their fucking asses every day to build this goddamn country. I don't care if you're white, black, green, or purple. Everybody's hurting. And it's just gonna fucking get worse. As this year goes on, you will see, everybody, what the hell I'm talking about. And I know I'm ranting this morning, and I know you're probably, Tina, well, you know, you want to calm down. No, I'm talking real talk on here, everybody. We gotta wake the heck up to this reality of the falsality is what is jammed up your ass. And the falsality of what is jammed up your fucking ass every day is so for real. It is so for real. And nothing is better. Nothing is, let me sit and tell you, I am very intuitive. Nothing fucking is getting better. That's why I don't even come on to even want to solve a fucking crime. Okay. Because I can't. My intuition's like, why, Tina? Why? Why waste your energy? I'm telling you right now, everyone, you think, you know, I can't even, you know, I love taping in the van. This is the tape van. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not living, I don't lie to anybody. I stay in this van when I travel. But, this is, you know what I mean? I'm not going to lie, because there's a lot of people that are homeless living in vans. I could not even sugarcoat and lie like that. When I feel sorry for them. Yes, I love this van. I love taking naps in it, reading my books, and doing my puzzles. I love puzzles. Yes, I do. I love doing puzzles in the van. But this right here is what is happening, everyone. Honest to God. We're in full-on mode, and it's not funny. We're in full-on scary mode. And I just pray to God we can all hang in there. I'm serious. Go take care of your cat, Brenda. All right, I'll go take care of my cat. Oh, thank you. But, you know, I just wanted to say that, everyone, that this is like the grips of what's happening and what's getting ready to happen. I don't care what you say about me. Do you pay my bills? Do you pay my bills? Absolutely not. Yeah, I ain't worried about you. Go hit the subscribe and the like. How about that? I hit the subscribe and the like for this girl this morning. But, yeah, it's just, you know, I can't talk to dummies. But what I'm saying is that we're really in something serious. The fog is so bad. Do you know this mysterious fucking fog? They're going, oh, it's because of the pressures going up and down and all around. It's making this fog. Shut the fuck up, weather people. You're lying. You're lying to people, weather people. You know you don't know what the fuck this mystery fog is. And you're lying and saying the pressure's going up and down and all around. And in the meantime, everybody's lungs are burning. People are up to ER room because they can't fucking breathe. But yet the barometric pressures are up and down, right? That's what's causing all this fog that hasn't left the building in fucking days. Okay, it's the barometric pressure. Seriously, everyone, there is something going on. This fog has not left for days. It has not been cold out. That fog is lingering like this. It's not funny. Listen, everyone, I don't know. I'm just ranting this morning, whatever, but I'm a God-fearing woman. I don't lie. I keep it 100% real, and I'm just spitting out God truth to all of you. You either believe it or you don't. At this point, I don't even care. I'm just telling you, spitting the truth out. And we'll pick it back up later when I get off of work, because guess what? Now I'm in full-on mode taping because I only work until 1 o'clock. So that's my schedule, so I can keep my taping going. But, so you'll see my happy face more, right? Yeah. So, but no, everybody, please believe me when I'm telling you that this is serious doo-doo stuff that we're in. This isn't funny, honey. But I gotta get going, honey. I gotta go to work. I love you. So I promise I'll be back after work. Just give me a fucking minute, okay? I love you, honey. I can't do this. I got to go to work with a clean mind. I love you. Come back later.